Oh, where's the press law? No, the voice name is Jagaze. The other, the other, the other, you know. When I was chairman the other day, you know, boy, so Budog way. And you, you one of my wedding command as a match man of painting, very female. Menko. Yeah, been quite a minimum because yes, sir. You better was it Bulldog? No, Mitchim.
Because Bulldog, we are not a fan.
That's what fans on the I can answer. What when I say Bulldog, yeah, Bulldog, the entertainment guy, Saturday pan, Debbie, not oh, Debbie. Bulldog, there's what would you agree? Chamuna, yeah, Chamuna, and pay. Yes, baby. I say, I say, Obizun come my do. Ghana Fonso can't go shim sano. I'm a Sibijum, your Tibia Cassian, so as I said, Bam, Sibijum Momujitum. Now, a Grady Fonso war, Tobu to also Casse, it's Yankobu to Brana Jantra Bravo. Or man, the account drama, a womb cake. Indeed, Obia Chena again. It's your mom would give you also Tobu to this in this young query. It's what I said, you know. A hoy Tobu to Jack. And I will go to one country. It's yes, young quay Christmas and can see who can company was it and pay a good guarantee. You know, because and has a castle is Yakan. And now shares swap. And they the likes of Bulldog, Kofian Pedu, Dominic Priscilla, Omunina Sono, Onyameni Omokasa, and your Mabisi and 1 way. A chinaso Mendano, a bit of cocacoos. Ako did you mushroom could be ama. Ashe unyamye ni munyam na the crack here wa hey ebedi di peche ebedi di peche
o ka dia ni asema mejodi
mejodi ekutie ni o se o hwe ni pa bai na metie na ba o hwe me so eni di e se o ko
ye dia le eyi Aisha ndo ni Aisha dia ni obedi no o ma yuntimi
ya Aisha tia
Aisha
ya frutia
intine
muwa sa etia sa ni muwa
akasia for the moti
ba Aisha na o sa tia sa
slim things or dia there
o ju body nim but o tell you
oh obebem
akanka na kanka sanso na okan no Aisha
asama ye pataku
da o so kofi ampadu me ka
asama ye pataku no
Aisha Priscilla when cry
na sa Priscilla
ni mo
ana mesi malaka no wano o jo no
o ma ni ko na sa ti dia asama bo ono wano no ye de malaka o ye de ya wa ni ko na sa ti
ngo na peja
ba ku ya o ko ye fi anyako
wonu so ho
na ayi
group mi azana
akuba debi akuba de so my
size
ba
fu mo ti because akuba na ize
ba Serafina
Serafina onu so ye cho wow
na mo me di sana
ada ma de mo jani emu
eso mo ya tie
ba mi nurse bi o so na aduane de opepa ntin ka sa ma didi na bibia se da ma didi you so odidi
ma be didi o ma
e ba fi odidi o
me me ni disa
o so
me so sa so for didi si obi ya nka ho for no me nya sa but me di ba ya ka so obi didi ya wono ayo nim di ampadu mo kofa ne metena mo ma
se bia wo se na nka mo konkomienu na oyero ene ka so odidi no
me timi eno me di kenke ya twetwa mienu na
baja me driver no odi kenke 5 at a go round 1 5
na mo
me de media 6
what say David you know can if you say media listen when that's it
yeah me you say na otwina ba de we de nyame ase it only be din komo 0302 211701 ekosi 4
yeah me musa to
0302 211701 ekosi 4 bibia de akoma to bia say nkomo ayedi kwa na
to de no so hu
say to de no so
adwadufo ne kan
DC nkomo na pese odi de course o ma se dwuma no achi na pese o ka wasem ye dwumadi a yedi wa ha no so na pese o ka wasem nti na otwemu ni nyina na wiye ne ye ne de da wakoma so pese o ka bia 0302 211701 ekusi for mama ka say Diamond chira wa South Africa makwata makolo awa ena ifia da no nsi akase no ho eno achi na agokansi ni ahosepe ana efisem na pensem na yede bebro nti ye ni nkomo asana wo call ne beba no quickly bia na bibi da wakoma so apese o de tutwa man
se baby on se kasa bi o ho se yesi mojahwe gu ni ho a
o se abentu ni nkasa
okay hello say
yes lady D, good morning
o say pachapum
nyame de ache na mo wa efe pa o
yedase pa yesu nyame de ache yen
okay we no to mo ase na pese de kakaka
acho yeti o
na adwedifo ko mo ti aban yo mo de because mo ko gira wo ton ne ma no enye aban na de ho ma mo ne aban ti obka bia ntwam firi a mo ti mo ko bo ahyawa na mo ide to mo ni and because Ghana ya pasa de no concept ni does too much no we carry ya no pese de kakaka
yedase bebre yedase if you ampo
no pay ya mo ache dase
Mozo mama chen
yo yedase papa na free ya no pay
mo free seshi ito
yo ene ampo yentie we
mozo abenze ina episode part for that after men chance kaka because I say every before ya na any for na be kanta any for ya na any for na be kanta because 2 year effect minister ka say onunyi ma omun ko to ni bi no mo je on ko parents na omun di bi je on ta so family bi kana say na ye twinga na ko twinga ka for ya omun bi ne de am kaka
yo yedase papa apia stadium wa homa no so
Osi ahafu this year appear stadium.
Ayo. Lady D.
Diamond, what's it? You now
yeah.
Omu bi opasia bomb MPP is one kind of question. Kwaba na ye mi Kenya say nyene na bi tuwa ohima e mo ma na se ko fie bi omo ja ta ku do. Omo ba ji ko ta ni nyina ma Kenya say a ko ta je ko ami krombe ye ko ta ka ma he. Bobo ati ha fo pa de ye ko nda da na boy ka ka bo ti e je ba mu fie kwa na no. Ye mo kan ko na se o mu ye bi omo di ye bi akoro. Ba de ju ba ke omo ka pa de bre mo nye. Obi anu ade abako court individual ade abako court di be that. Yes, if you papa jo mama ni NDC ni Akufo Addo ni NPP. Ngo bi no ko court di be.
Yeah.
Ade omo ye Ghana na ferry Kenya di great to go. Ye wo ko ta no Kenya ati. Ase wo ferry tamado ati. De bi no bi akete na do ma o ka obetie. Yeah. Ati amo ka demu. No, that would even now when you have a office.
Yeah, that's the Apia Stadium. But that's almost me now on the service ferry.
Young fan, I will. And I don't pay him watching us.
Good morning, my watching.
Yeah, that's a pass. That's a watch sorry, and no TV, that don't TV. Yami show me and Teddy, I was okay.
Ah, the American very my TV so horses.
Yeah, that's it.
No people horse and I am those masks now when the work was on Jay woman.
Yeah, be a buy in
Okay, so okay, so yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
There me yana say, me friend na mini bulldog wa. Oh, yes. Say me move say. Yeah, I said bomb this year. It will go here. And I was to be afraid.
Ora or here no pay or say
okay, ora. Yeah.
No pay the.
All right. So be any ho be free. Mini piano. Yes, you call for pa.
O ma he na kabra sante. O ho fe wa.
Oh, yeah, Jimudi. So quickly, yeah, the paper say we after Kofa but the chronicles.
Oh, now be Sammy Bibi.
Otama so. No see am.
And now be Sabi Bio.
Oh, okay, you and the Edmisia. Edamu nyina masa. Ampedu wo de so ni share that. O che obi ewu no Britain. Na share time there so dia na aso. Sometimes wo ma onko Germany. Na ontimi nya sa injection no. Onya infusion na ebeti ma manema. Arewo ni pedua no. Eye. On se no so. E ba sa me sumi sisi ko me da bi ho.
Baby, I have family. I'm going to come on and tell you.
Ena efiada no nsi edi kan wo sada imu no abo pepepe enenso eye obubobo some no ne nefua no donkron abusia memwache bedwam kasem na aso na nsem nim no de edi makote bia obete ene se esukufo a womo empire MA Basic School no se womo nkwa eda esenie ni esan biaya womo koje adekere ene adesuanti openi power da senate adwumako na no so kyerese eye na ahomete se nipa bi di wodin abedon senate na so sika esesa bosumidu a wotua no womo entua ebika we ho mekenkan de amawa no pay se bedwam kase midin de ma mechira diamond memwache ensem no ase enfi oti mantam no emu achechefo ne asukufo mo wo nkpaya MA Basic School no wo nkwanta South Componim ewo oti mantam mo na echese sese no wo mo nkwa edasenie ne efise se asuku yi wo mo si yen frihia aduonum ewo 58 years ne na netebia no enye.
That is KG1, KG2, primary 1, primary 2 in the class. Then primary 2 and 3, 3 and 4 also in the same class, and then in a different class, then 4, 5, 6 also in a class. So in fact, we are not trying to help the children very well because we don't have teachers to a class. Teachers hardly come here to teach because the road network is very poor, and we don't have communication network, so we don't have access to do research and to help the children learn better. So we are appealing to the government to come to our aid.
Openipa oda senate adwumako na meche director general edema sa adwumako ene Dr. John Oforitim Kran na owura yi chese eya na eye na hometepa fi se enipa dodo a wondin won krata mu anase won fidie so se womo eye senate fo a womo tua sa enteto ho ne bi to ho no se wo hwe sa enipa dodo no na wo hwe womo nso a womo ntua sika no na chese ema adwuma ne ye den ahomete
can say active contributors omo etua sika emayen na o hwa na tell say amane ho so from say 1.3 million to 1.7 million. Nti o hwa ma na tell say mpema hanan pe na abeto so. Nti say wa register nipa bet or PPP ba ko na say mpema hanan pe na disika abroad ya. Na tell say na bibia to sin kakra. He say Senate scheme no ade a would near Senate or qualify for pension near Senate 2 amount because it's a young couple before already to 2 near 1 Kasanka, this our contribution the year at the investment. Not just a Senate no age na hoping to a chat omunina.
Empedifo ne animdifo bia ewo omanmu emu bi ene Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman ena Professor Kofi Abochi na fe mranimu ni a friend Samson Ladi ayeni ni chese ade ya friend secretary sehye ne proye no baabia ni hi no akwakodu wo omanmu ne de keka kono esese omanmu adikanfo no ene mpanifo a oman hye wonsa no wo da su ene ban bia de chese de ekoso no wo mfo so na wo ye de obetumi bia e de atia.
Fight corruption and lead, effectively, leaders must lead by example. Leaders must be able to crack the whip when necessary. Being difficult cannot be an excuse. The situation is made much worse when those abusing the public purse do not find it enough to help themselves to the fruits of our collective sweat, but also find it necessary to weaken those state institutions that could have offered the semblance even of that of a shield against their excesses. To fight corruption and lead, effectively, leaders must lead by example. Leaders must be able to crack the whip when necessary. Being difficult cannot be an excuse. The situation is made much worse when those abusing the public purse do not find it enough to help themselves to the
wo ensembia koso ewo mrasebedwafie no akwakoye mentime ho ase ade de mentime ho ase baaye no efa tollbooth no a enura no a ehya ase se enya dwuma bio ewo oman mu efi ebraaye ne nansa oman sa na hene koka asasemi ewo mrasebedwam na eno na akwaye mentime ho ase kakra ewo mrasebedwam sede ekobaaye no ebini.
Mrashebedwam ha no mrashebedwani no ye ka bibi so oye referee afani afamienu na ye ka asam na mrashebedwafo no ye kan asam a Speaker of Parliament ono no ye referee nti de yen ye beka no anase de dodo na aka no nti behwa empre dodo na ye se voice votes empre dodo na ye se yento aba Speaker ni any to me so no beka se media me pese ye ni sei so oye ne sana na ye mra no na ochiachia no anaso obu animtia asam ni ye beda adwai fa rotul hu nsami ye nua haro na adrisu ma asam ne so oda 72 enti ase beda adwa se ekwan krofa so ye ade no kwa wanye ne ye mrahye bedwa
wo asam kroya eho na mrahye bedwafo no edom dodo omo mrahye bedwam no chese ekwan ya speaker fa so a wo de sa asam no tu dwatra wanyi wasutire no enye obuo ene ne kwa so Yemfi enosonko ensafo from na toboti ho nsensem ya na nipa bia omo offenso no ewo offenso South Mercy ni mu asante mantemo echese sa tobutu ko no a wo mse wo magunu no adwadifo nkuma ameche petty traders ene akuafo bi wo ho ananka boa won pa tinke betumi a eho no won fa nya bibi a wo mo free tobutu no ebeboa safo yi Juma biya ya juma enkodu ni body ya ni sa niema niema we ko ma ye date kura nka nye ya si akofa niema be goye kura dodo na ye de bosia na otwe bia so ya tua ente se na ye we ente se yenko bo adwame ya na yenko bo koro no se me no megu ho eplo amangu ani ahoadene se na wa ye se ne ade kwai be pa ne be fa so ye beton ye no ma
adwadifo no susu se ye tam sa tobutu efuru ho de a ene wan hwe ya aha be ye hwinhwinhwima ye nto mu bibia aha ayo offense to boot ye ni adwuma bia ya adwuma ye nkodu ni body ya ni sa niema we ko ma ye date kura nka Ghana Statistical Service for ena eba mane se ebra wo hye nipa kan ase ewo omemu no metre population census no enkontabuo no de ebeda de ebie ne se enipa dodo a womware wo omemu no wo de call hamu nchemu anacheso hamu nchemu aduo wotwe echiripo enwotwe 80.8% ena womo no maware no eni omayi enkratem
2021 population and housing census no edi abetu dwa se 30,832,19 persons are Yakamu Ghana Hano. Emu 294,000 a non-Ghanaian. And she should more year no Yadi Adrian Kojina, our area and for a womb, our Ghana ha. na 2021 population and housing census no echo the name say some marriages see ya register and I register IHS registrar general department any movie and any movie. Now you who say 80% of marriages no unregistered. Into 20% of marriages no NI registered. Now local northern part of the country, northeast Savannah, northern regions of the country now, you will say marriages are registered no ne dodo e 2021
Public Procurement Authority for NA2 aban ene aban nyuma efo nyina afo se enhyehyede a wode agu akwan mu ase bi aban pese wo to bibia ehon kita hodie ne bo ne sede ete ofra no se procurement no wo hwese obedi sanhyehyede no so na so bia edi sanhyehyede no so a ebeboa ama Ghana Beyond Aid botaya o man de ase nani so no obetumi aduru ho.
To discuss how we can improve on Ghana's procurement regime with a focus on the role of the private sector as far as procurement is concerned. Or even in the case of non-competitive methods of procurement like single source under Section 40 and 41 of the Act, we still expect entities to use the electronic procurement system in the submission of their applications to PPA for consideration and then approval or otherwise.
Anopei bedwam kasia mekenkan de ma won we so ena medina ede abawie ye bedwam kasia ne de si na mum bedwam dwumade ne de eguso a eba wakwamede si hei akokansie mu nsem ebeba wakwam eno achi ahosepe enso beba wakwam eno so achi afiama nkwata maklo betena se ede afisem no abro eno so achi omai hene kwabena sante enso de pensempensemu no ebebro one na bedwafo enti kosoa na hwe Adom TV efise ye wadoye the Gaia screen sister Sandy be a guy pacho mem watching me dey ma me tra diamond me mo bibia che edo bia se.
Ghana money mehwesenia local stories now so it's ye enrada na nya asem ketwa pa weni behwe e wo Ghana Football Association enyoma bebre ene de wo ho na ora e 30 years so Kreku the president of the Republic of Ghana Football Association what to be the money South Africa suffer esanse nanu ada ye chi wo no mo kaba kope emene atu wo atase nsema kese ne ntro en wo mo etwa edigu oman Ghana so to the extent say economy ne kra no wo mo edi atem edefa ho na GFA president wan fa nche wo mo kra
being robbed by the referee to the match being manipulated by external or third parties. Or the match being played by ball boys. I mean, it's important somebody will tell Danny, my good friend, that he must speak the truth to the South African people. To understand that their team, per their own judgment, is not good enough to make it to the Mundial. That's the truth. They were not confident in themselves. Haven't we had quotations from their head coach? Yeah. Haven't we? Did South Africa not play against Zimbabwe when they should have scored 4-0? To be comfortable in Ghana when they know that they've never won in Ghana? How would they even dream that they can match up against the Black Stars in Ghana? How is that possible? It's important that Danny, my good friend, is a very good friend. It's important that he's honest to accept that on the day, over the length of the competition, the Black Stars were by far the best team in the group. The Black Stars dominated the Bafana. Mother God was so good to South Africa on that day because you could see clearly the number of balls that should have entered the net. The number of penalty appeals that should have been taken by the referee also for Ghana.
South Africa must not be bad losers. They must not be sour losers. They must understand that they didn't plan enough, they didn't play well enough, they didn't win enough games, for which reason they were not good enough against our gallant Black Stars. Let's clap for the Black Stars. And I want to assure everybody in this country that for Danny Jordan to speak against the president of our land is most unfortunate. For Danny Jordan to say that the result of the game will have socioeconomic impact on Ghana, same could be applicable to the Republic of South Africa.
Metwaso den sem no ediama odia na enra babia dwumedie course we Ghana Football Association aso ye eho na eye ket Sokraku president wotimi den semi etu dwa na de ekosi ye ne se na womo epa womo babies mienu mi chese dwumedie mienu a womo ede ebeka Ghana Football Association enoma womo ye hu eno ene eye ema Women's QIC Women's Premier Super Cup, NAKGL Under 17 Super Club Champions League. Not to say emu aye de papa na mamia Honorable Barbara Aisa Eishi and so Edna what chairperson Edema Emano Super Cup no way and all the tuja.
We have doctors, teachers. We should also have people who believe that they've been called to become professional footballers. Do you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our core mandate is to have a successful program. This is our maiden event, and we have a lot of responsibility. And as the chairman of this committee, I am poised and I will ensure that we have a successful program.
Metwaso ediama odia national so say ene South Africa for yebesa bre womu emojenia enye asem ketwa Christian say the Hazakis ladies ene womu raise the Ghana football and Ghana flag high ewo eye omame so akopiem Egypt mountain so the first ever women's CAF Champions League no ene womu piem of eye finals South Africa Mamelodi Sundowns emano and womu no ebe successful na emaywana Kasadia fa ho captain Edma Hazakis ladies a jury any top scorer Evelyn Bedu Akasa Ediafa in a game no.
We are very prepared. We are ready. So we are very prepared. In this competition, they are here to concede and we know how they play. And this Azakes, so we are ready for any team. I know it's going to be a tough game, but I know we are winning. As my captain just said, I'm not going to predict you, but we are going to win.
Yes, it's now bompa wabobiama maresi etimi che South Africa for say every level of football you bet me no womo ahye so panya womo ti pene eti yenko enkohwe senior fixtures netie e wo Ghana Premier League emu na otwe wieye matches na ebeba so ene fiada Brekum Chelsea ene King Faisal ena ede ebe hye so enti hye so e wo Brekum na Saturday nyame aduma echina Accra Lions so etna Accra Sports Stadium ni Bechem United ede ahye so Diana FC ni RTU Krobia Metema Kumasi Asante Kotokoti Kokoso nananum womone 11 wonders na kwasi ada matches a ebasuni Midiama ene Karela na de be hye so Ashanti Goldbet tina oboase na wono so ene Hearts of Folk ede ahye so enyasem ketwa Midiama as say wapam ni coach ni nkrofo bebre no wono etne fie a compact no ene Karela eso ede ahye so ede local derby pa enye asem ketwa etina ensem kakrame international producer Sergio Manucho ene Bernard Paddy Butwe nyameba eboaboa no mamede ebrewuni asida enko enfama Prissy baby fashion 101 baby girl ana osmosis PRO micromini akwemu de hye ene obia wobo mechidom shronko mamede ensem ne brewo me patron fa onsanka fidie ne sanse bedwemu empanyifo etna sedia na wonim se aha enoa na ekwa enye asemkitwa me ve savonyo fa lady ajobo lady face papibi
no Jonathan and I kese no the other so ne bedwam so ahosepe and you didn't some who do a trouble when I bought them the so meet kakra akesha and some say Pepsodent toothpaste ekwe mo brand me catch say paste no e ba akopɛ no a ne Pepsodent when fa Pepsodent and choose ya next one to we say kura anka ye nei wo the Pepsodent charcoal white toothpaste aba eno bidie no mo de aye nti wo de choose ya ma so ne fita na yi wonu mu nka nyina afiri ho ma no pa ne adwumre sorry free pass one wa choose o koda na wa chi na afei aduane aga ka osimu nyina no na afiri ho ma sa adwuma koi ene koi mu amede bedwam so ahosepe esom wona unim say ensroma ne aje so yes right ensroma mu ne etumi launch bulldog e wasante mantemu na nya grokra se auditions ne koye no na yaka che mu abom kokko ase nyankopon ya doba wo chena takra di train no ene anopa ya etu ochena de anopa de na se ya launch ye ho takra de na omanfo se de si abo omo ho a wo mo twa ensroma season 4 auditions e wo takra de no enya grokra na se de kwa asante mantemu ye no ye hwebi
Sroma season 4.
Sroma.
Yes,
Sroma.
Yes, I'm happy that the Sroma season, the Sroma on the 20th November 2021. And I'm also happy because the Sroma is very good for kids and it encourages them to bring their talents up and not to bring up shine.
Onia mekaka wushio onya me petre abua unkono chade yo chire obi mbura be shane yo chire ono se ne waya asene su ebi mbade yo
no obo ma foma no na ogbegbe ho na adwudum na otra won ndem ebi so ma afa bi ehu na obo mbazu na nkasa nso onam de na chi ni bi nti mse na afa no yo ho
Sroma. Sroma.
After making our matter and the beach a place to live.
Adom TV and Sroma to Madina Santo Opie. Why are ready? Season 1. Righteous Fantakity in it. Season 2 so. Victor Chum and Puffo. Season 3. Naya Richmond Bosia Kusinia. A Prantier. Na season 4 why na wini unimru enfie tumiensa uni ade unimu nyomo topa akwanya nnie Ensroma season 4 ya don sa friends sorry sukusu ahodo ani awofo se monfa mo manemra meje nyom to atedia soko nyankopon dia diomu ejina kumase True Vine Hotel 13th and 14th November Afei Takrade Melody Hotel 20th and 21st November na bewie one train Mikado Conference Center 27th and 28th November enti woni mfiedu miensa na woni monyo topa share anopano ngotweken Ensroma season 4 audition Ensroma yes train Adom TV ya wadoyi
na chese nyankopon ya adom ochina ye Melody Hotel ba bia u anoche oba mi ginam dendende wo ho he ya de Ensroma season 4 audition do takwade de na de esom won na yemfiri won mo na enra na nya agrokra Mr. Adoye ne yire gifty Adoye o say no ko fine no ko beautiful no ko me pene vibe ne pa na we release single bi eye wara na wa ma me no hwe ne ene said de nwom to de flex ka ho a enyagro enro na eja o launch ne kakra bi nsese kwa covid nti enye ne ma akase ene wo fa sa akwadwa ne so da eja resist kakakwa ne foundation se be ya enkoda de omuni bie wo mo nso omukuruma waja omakunafo obetumenya bibi kakra so obatan na wode ahwe wo mo na Sandra Kapo ekopie mo
Maybe our local, you got on a 1 bit me and 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Say the grace stood in the gap for me. I've seen the glory of God. Me wunyami enu monyam, but ende nyami wejina gap ni muamam.
I don't know, not just gifty adoye. I don't know, and then you're not nyagro cry, oh, no, fine. And also, the way your phones on no fashion statement in the while make you be crying, say, and you know, with him the one see so crack a home. Now, everyone more now concern from one. Now, yes, aha, a hon one, the near just hano, and then ye, unse, young Cassiete sisters or more, you be. Oh. Many ring was say da menenye kabito mamu na mami already kunutisi dwom nsa na say na nsem de dosho. It takes a woman just say ubetime gina na so na near den to rally behind the husband, and indeed she has done it. Nti said ye wo mudi asa no ye hwe bibra. My emotional my emotional yes I am kwado aware online ka mo obi obewade me awurade ya ka de omaye ka kwasi adanko a na nka wade o mama me kwado aware papa na anti love nso wo ba kampadu so chia wo ye nyina chia wo ba video ni ma na obi anti love ko bi na se na de ese party na obi asa na koye enifo wo mbom oduo na o se ka so 100,000 for so de mra u bulldog uko bi a 1,000 Ghana kura ka benya piaro nti no wo mo eyi bi ye ne ye sentwerefo ne ye mu a asem to no a social media in-laws wa ye di asem no ye ne kokopie mu hobi na akono in fact o ma ye amana ye fe pa se nyameta wachi a na se wonim de enwase da bibia da na ye mfiri ho no na enra Davido na nya agro ya ye David yayi ono Nigeria memu no wo wasi the Rolls Royce bia be kapo enti dia ye ne de se empanifo bia amwa pa 100 million naira asem beto no ena ene odi video ni beto wo no obo Stone Boy Shatawale money wo mo a osusu omo gigi bom wo ye ma no ni bi and 24 hours na 100 million no wenye mu 87 million hey Ghana ska ha o hwe wo de tra ho na fa hia keka de opese sika ni ha na asam ne ba ye na ana Reggie Roxen wono susu kwatro ye to ho no se ne fans wo sere omo de na omo nse ni momo ana omanfo se na grandpapa na nkwada sere wo grandpa susu Reggie Roxen susu be sere momo na de se wo twro to ho no comment e ba ase no ye hwe bi mra.
Grab the microphone and rap in Ghana. If you are a recipient of Hip Life and all that stuff that I put down, I'm not begging you, Brad. I'm asking you. Send me some money. Think it's our joke. Send me some money. Yep, just like David O did, man. Listen, he asked his folks, they put it down. He went further to ask his Ghanaian comrades to send him some of that money. Yep, Shatta Medical, you know, all the big boy them, the money man them. And yeah, so if I just wanted to send this out. If you about to send Davido some of that money, I want you to break me off, brother. Brothers, all of you, ancestors too. In fact, every single one of you. I mean, of course, not the OGs, you know, but everybody that come from that whole hip life rap shit, I need y'all to send the OG some money. I'm not asking for $1 million naira, no. Yeah, I know we can be cheap like that. I'm asking you to send me, you ready, drum roll? I need 380 GHC. Every single one of you, from Shatta Bundle to Shatta Wale to Medical to Kwame Uji, Kibby, every single, go back or Brafo, Lord Kenya, yeah, okay, you a pastor now, but fuck it, you know, you came off of Hip Life, you know, when you was bald, yeah, collection pan in your Hip Life collection pan in your, I'm out here like we in church. 380 GHC. You heard me? Oh, say it again. 380 GHC. I need y'all to send me that. Yeah. Just like y'all, you know, Davido did. He said, look, man, send me $1 million naira. I'm not asking for no $1 million naira now. I'm asking for 380. Send me that and we cool. Oh, you definitely will get your blessing off the top for everything that I did. So I don't want to get old. I'm already old. I just look good. I don't want to get old. And you put me on blast on TV talking about Wamba Brock. He broke, blah, blah. Nope. You made a buck off of what we put down, right? You good. Okay. Pay homage. Literally. Pay homage. 380. Don't call me uncle.
Na say bronya don't go be pine no and Reggie Rockstone dey si wo born in sem no so we no enye 100 million naira no wo pe na yankin kan comment bi who say priority ahro wa ha was we all owe you reg cause in my opinion your high life gave birth to all of us. I know some school of thought will argue it out, but it is what it is. Na say omoji tumu pass panyini ne high life wa adwuma wo fira say wo mamu na ma nei nyumtufo nkoda ni nyina akora no wo mani age ho wo manya baabi agina ntia ne wo so wo je 380 ntia na monyiji mbom number na da ho no 0558071278 efu ani so atware picture wo TV no so na send the man no say grandpa afia kwa wieye wo ni sika ba we no eye donation bronya don komi na wo jiji bom sa no yemfi ho no na yesan kwa Nigeria ma mu na wonim say P Square you know easy Peter and Paul in America you know easy I don't know Peter and Paul un say wo montamo te nansen ena nya agro kra wo montamo ate a free 1999 o mu fra say ye adwuma 2017 ye hu de esi ye na say agija we see na me yire we see na me yire afi ne Peter ye ne de na Paul ye ne de ye hu se ase nyankopon ayadom a wo masa aka bom na bra mo ka bom se na abusua na mfofo mo manager ye o mo ankasa bra na nani asi age no o mo hage o mo ho no Adom TV so ye mfa mo
Nigga, you alright? Dismiss.
Why like? Share the just two heads are better than one. See one head. So make I tell them now. I'm gonna pay money for. But this one maybe see like competition. Oh, big Cubana. Cubana chief priest. Dangote, everybody. Tony Elumelu. Even you, Davido. You too. We don't start again, no. We don't start. Hey! Happy birthday to us. See you, manager day. Girl, it's up to you. What are the prayer you say?
The microphone you say I'm many aji. Omani aji, miss many aji bi. Said the odo abodo mo manu entafu. We nya say we di we achi o. Omo ye entafu. Oho ye se woni wu anu obusua san. Ola no. Omo amete ase anka ba time hwesa de mam yenu ntam tete emfie nan ko mfie num so glory be to God omo san aba back together na onim say ye show back a Adom TV ye de somo a ye different cra ye no talent ne de jai ye raise talent na nkasa ye big talent show every weekend na ye de somo chese me nda nwumre sister Sandy be a guy trasia na ese wahunu say ade chekwasia da na ye mabubuku sa nya grokra na say the big talent show sitie no ye hwe kakra Enti big talent show unim say na watwe wie ye bia no ya na ye de esom montie no nkomo na ye die no na Bulldog ka bibi say Hazaka ladies oh ma yo ba die na say Hazaka ladies say adwuma no mo ye pa nyankopon mo mahoden na mo nkonkomo ni musa abusua badwam so ye ahosepa me de somwo no me de nyina esi wo hia me aye afreme anoche wa ba adwa say wade aka kire nyina etwaso ahosepa de na so me toaso akosi se ochena beba efi se ochena no na ye de extra no atoaso anoche wa ba adwase wa ye na se papa de edu so no ye fisem na ye fisem Fridays ne de ye na hu sense sa ye ewomu ye regional correspondent won mu ye adwuma papa na won so nti ensem bi wo hanke ye tenkran hanke ye nte nenso won mu rewramu na won sisi ekire na fei womo ede abraye nti edru fia de seya ye ko regions ne bi ne no madi nkomo nsem bi omo de ba na wotwe mu ne asase akire nene happy birthday nko Emma Isaac K no manyo ne ho kani Mrs Elizabeth Kwansa no manyo owo Akrokare St Hubert RC Primary School B nti Mrs Nyami Shell no onyo okese pa ochiame amu akoda kwanso ho kani Mina amufa dakwa ono so enra na birthday nti happy birthday enko ma na Nyami Shell no onyo okese Justice Kafu Istokbo yen Central Region correspondent and also ene no birthday nti November bonds nyankopon hramu na onyamo kese pa medidi afia abanko ata wakule no ena mefa so amo akwa abade waba afisem esom na sane medical aka kire no original report no ne yete hyase wi a nkoma ahodo bi e wo ho nso a yebedie na mamenda page 1 salon for ase papa ewo hairstyle papa bi a wo aye akikire simiti so bronya na mu ne ye wono mesro yonko page 1 salon na efa wo 3 year from mutiba wona se wonsa se wonan enkra no peme yembo ni nyina no omobeye e de amount do me organizer e no omowo enti me sha se dia akwasi dwam na ho ne ye coffee se kuafo ewo akwasi hu ewo kwawu east mensimu
womo sre womo edua kwadu no womo sre sanka womo nya processing factory anka beboa womo na wotwe mu womo nsem odi tu dwa ebie eno no menkwa akwasi dwam na ho ne yenhwe se de womo nsem no esi ekoba ye nansa na makwasi ho no yentie kuafo no womo nsem a wodi tu dwa ne bi ne yewie a makwa akwasi dwam na ho ne ne di enkomo
factory wa hama yenya anka yanso ke ye ne je ho pa ndifise kwadu yenya no ye de konkran ene ekokoton ewo esra aban se so betima be ye kwadu factory wa hama yenya ye pepa kwadu ne de nka ohaw bia ni hu na sese nde ha e kakra ne se emo asoso wa kwasun kro mu ha eno so ha ya adwen pa wa ha enya asam ketwa ano aye omo ho emo ano aye omo ho kitinkiti bi anopa omo owie anwumre omo owie ha ye ne ye body na hwirihwiri utiti ana ekuru na bi so ebi aye nsanwa disenka aban wa duro bi akodo be spray amayenya nke pepa
ampacho ipese obebie factory wa kwadu factory wa esan say enkra ho ye de kwa ye bolale fe we ba ko kente ba ko esi hoyi 8 cities into be ko kale lole fe kra jiska no nje peso
nti akwasi ho madehye ya wo mo edo kwadu and I would say so woman do woman some so to Jano, kwasi jam na wa homa no so kwasi anopa wotime nka memo akwaba
me Joseph ya
me da se papa panye bia wo gba prakọ afuo ni mu akwa se de kwadu no aso na so titigu fom ma are ohawo nti wo stressa nka onya processing factory wo ho anka beboa wo
afia me da se na de tie nyina no se oba kwasi hu anase kwawu ni mpotemo a nko bibre wo ho mu dua kwadu pa kyese enye ne nketo mu dua ne bebre na omu de ye omu adwuma nkasa omu ye na omu de kokwan so na de na kwasi hu ye kuro ba ko a omu dua kwadu ni pa ye na sade ne ma na kasa no in fact okodu ho a ho na ben kwa obepo no saa we bepo no won nchen bepo na nimu ni asie nyina ye kwadu fu a kyese omu dua ne bebre e free sa temiya kosise ye Christmas beba no kwadu no eba bebre a kyese na amane to no aye fofofo enti ekobasa agadifo na kire se kuafo no twa begu ho a na omunya tofo agese wa woso ade kokro kese bi se of the bank crime kumase eminkura esoso no mu ansa no mati manya tofo ekoba ne sanso na mane to no ne bo na aye fofofo kwadu nso ye aduane bi a se enyin eduru ne babi enyin eduru na se wa nton ne ntemo pe na ebre na kese ya ne sa enu ntina nka omode tompanifo ani se oba kwawu ha nkuro bi tse kwa obepon ya bi omudua kwadu pa kwasi hu omudua ne nkuro free hwehwe ba ne nyina na omudua kwadu pa eno nti no sanka ban beti o mananka one day one factory watimi abeye kwadu processing factory bi e dia ma omo a enka betimi aboa ma kwadu no durumire a ese no a na nka wo mo so wo matimi e dia ye bibi foforo na asa wo makọ akoton se be ya enye omoka afi ya omo san ba ya omo asem omoka ne se kwadu no omudua de ho bebre no nti no ama emoa bi enketenkete acha se onfa wani kura huom no pasa atemi sa no na omo wi omo ama cha se areho ohwe se de se bi ma ni mema omuta yi omo ho no omo nsa ho no omo na ho aya afia areho pa titru se wo ye kokode ya ne kudu ho na cha se asemato ama se wo ye hoho na wunim na obakure yi mu na cha se wo yi wo hu de ya ohun nyina begugu aisense sawan na cha se mo na dwowa ma cha se wo je ohwanye enti omo srempanifo se kwadu ne de omo kaso mu jai bia ebe hawo enu nti nimpanifo nhwe na nka bia bosome bia no anka omo be bo adura na so omo be spray kuro ni mu nyina dia ma omo se be ya moyi omo betimetu omo so sa na nka bibia aye kama sa wo kwasi hu ne important
we dey serious
na gadifo a wo kwasi hu ene wo ma bia kwadu anopa yi omo de sre aban ne nimpanifo se chenka betimi omo ntwe wani be hwe wo omo nya factory enu achi no moa no akwadu no esan so budua bebre ama moa na ba kuro ni mu no omeboa wo mo na nka omo nhwe na omo mo spray bia boso bia se be ya omo nso enkofa how na mani bia embre wo
eno de hia pa because moa na awi obi nsa ho saa ma na ye saa de a anu ode na kwasi we de se de ode amane boy abai co health service mpanifo ho ana assembly no ne ye hwede wo betumi aye de aboa fi se
we de anu odin apia pa we de champion wo ne nsa hu nyina de anu odin na ekrom ho so esa be hadwen ti tu honum so anamo maye e de biem na apart from kwadu no e de ho biem na e ho apese yete
afia sabrede me da se na ye free question mu dia na ye bolwem wo eye accomplish south and north na e ho na ukodu ho a ene yisi jimpanifo e de tu dwa se ye ba mansi ni mu a esa district ni no ye accomplish north and south and ye district ya omontai yusu nyamkani ahoden no omontai yusu ne kase kura na sa district ya so na ye district ya na omusika semutua no ewo fom pa omu yusu dodo de na nso eduru si ye tua no a na koye bibi ewo ho na enu nti enam so mama ba mansi ni mu ye nkyerɛkyerɛ mampanifo ne wo ma atimamufo a wo ho se be ya wo betimi atuatua wo nkane aka abra na abra no afei omo ba ho no na akbeto dwa se efiri se bosome duba ko dumie no de koi na opena unity ne duru ho a ECG form post a ewo saa framaja ho no obahwa na opena si na ho na hyehyehye na tsashi post no enti obahwa na post no na ahyehye a no so ya na ECG for kire mu se ya de how ma tabo mo kapa yie na afia ba saa na ye se ne ye na timamufu a te wo be din koma bisa se edenti ene ya na emma post no hyehye na afei so almost so anyamkane ano a bosome so a omontan nkotwa omoka asem omoka ene se yedi kan no eya na post no se eduru ebra opena sisi na se omantimi a no do ho ntentem pepepa baby she duru ho a na se po no ahye enu ntimi ya na omota ba omo homoden ama omo do ho na bi ho a bi be form ani so no na se gana tom na afei so de ebisa se adentini omontan twa omu chika no asem omota aka ne se yedi kan no eya na ECG for no omo use postpaid enti ebu ho a obi begina ho anu atro number bi ahye ho omo dwene ho a otimi wo se da bi we de bosomi we nyame na me use ye se sika no na ayo omo so twuma mentwe na ebinim nso adwe omo che ne se nokora ya na omo adwuma sem a ho no enkonkan bu ho a we kuani wadofuo ne kakra atofo kra amma enti se bosomi no so na se ne be hye ho a eno anu so wo hwe ne saa kosise bi obenya atofo
kwasi
na ya na ma omo so be tua no ana end time kosoro ntentema
akwasi mientie
before da bia omobo omo so bo no
akwasi mientie de amanfo no eka ye no na je se ye de wasi wo ho aro no ti ye da se papa mientie de amanfo no mu bi eka ye
emre bi wo ho electricity for mo ba ye areas honma eya na omo bisa you know kana ye didi ni eya na omo eye ya dwinse omo de bi ka ho eya dwinse omo de bi sikanu bi ka ho nti eya amanfo dodo na ya se omo betua nti eya na bebre ko electricity officer ko bisa ba se ne ebe ya omo be mamo aye ntem bi o ha omo se ko ochina sana esa na dodo na omo ba sana omo pese omo betua nti omo pese omo ji eyi bibi free office for ansana omo atua eto de bia yetimi sreye manfon na awose ye kodo ba dodo na nim eyi electricity hu djuma bia nti ya na omo soro so mbe be hon mo akodo nti ayesa no ye free electricity for na ya omo nta emantem nti na ayesa no
yesika semu na yensa because at times adwuma ye die mba papa ye kwajuma chance wo yensu ansu ntop papa nti anema no ntumi ban papa nti
enti akwasi dwam na ma no boy ya wode efri yi Kwawu South ne mpotamo bro ye electricity ho nsam no bi ene no so ote ye ne kwesement fido Abdul Ilyasu Rauf ewa ahoma no so na wotwe mu nso ono so boy ya mane bi fa dehye a womote agrek eno bro no bi a ewo tamale kropo no emu womo so se womo kwan nyenyenyenyenye enye kura ebi a Rauf de tu dwa ya na moto obi be mu a yenkọ Rauf wo ne nkasa Rauf so temenka ye mu akwaba
Afia me Jesu bebre anofai
ye da se agrek womo kwan no akosi sei
Afia me da se ekwan no de etia na omanfo no eguso omode omo adesrede ne ede etudwa ekyese epenifo hwe na animanimu ya omomra na nka omomra mebo ekyese isi ekwan no bebi a aye adru nyina nim ebra yi wura mu ipebre no eba na saabo se the kwan bi a yentale ana se yenye yie bi anwie no eye futu kwan sa me ya car twemu a timamfo mo ho no ya na enya asem keto akwa omo a omoton enema ewo kwan yi eho no kire se car kwa twemu a ji sa wo san be gina na wo pepa wo enema no ho a nso no amanfo be ba na akwa se eye adedada bi a oton ana wakofa ba o ba beton a mu fi se eye o haw pa omo kire se the same po no de aba beto omo kwa na omo no agye ho kwa sanu ma ne na de we etu ye ni me kire se the same ne manfo no de obekwa ya sadia bia no de ye ka kire ne se asthma obi obekọ ba bia asthma ne ade anti asthma yare no ya ade a ono no ntemu no kire se gi hini ewo empotemu ni nyina ene anwia na asa futu ahodo a kaase etwemu a ebo egu amanfo so ana amanfo etwe ekọ wo mumu no eno na akwakofa wo ya ba
Iliasu
se woni empenifo ahodo atitwe eho enkomo bebre titio ni assemble no se wo hwe na nka hode enke yetamale kroma kasa no ko tamale central de eho ani tamale no a na nka omomra na omomra mebo anso no mratinti mu ni enya de se omo ate enka bia
Iliasu sa woni adehyen mu bidi nkobonti no me enkotie won mo ensam na mra na ye ba na yato aso
Midin di Mustafa Sedu na betra akromi a chepa ekwan we de menim sebusum bi na sisu de de a kromu no ma ye kwan ni na ekwan we do munye Ghana de menye sho say be bia traffic wo pa na nka ekwan red road se bi wo no menye mehu bi da ye de mu futuro nko a efuturo nko ade de mo ma de bia pepa dem de bia pepa dem ofa ye bia pepa dem intentu free ana accident de bia se wo kwan we so she would wash a bra a quan in ye me someone by Mumaya Maya Wati ye bre Mumaya Maya ye bre ye someone mu ye bi ye say ye dance with my yama into some Mumaya Maya yes someone need ye pamacho Mumra Maya Maya yes someone they quan dear me who be a traffic work coco them say that and then mean and futu kunye yes someone Mumra Namumba and futu kunye yes they must say
asetena mu enye kora maye enfuturo se ka twam wo ha sesia mutimi nyehwe uyi wuniema pie ya wo be pepa ho saa fra no pa akopema nwure because niema ne ho ye fia obi ba wonto enti yesra aban so wo mra mehwe kwan no so no wo mu pam amanfo firi kwan so enye ne na wo mu so wo mu beye enye ne enso besi ne yenhu obia wa hase enti mfuturo no nso ekuye ena ade yin so e wo ha yi light no protect ehwe ade we so ma omutimi dodge ne eno nso light ne ewu enti obi fiti ha wo ba ono de wo hwe traffic enti ube
tinye la fon kurle fon obia na halka gumanin ka halt bia bisa ha banya development tanan banya tanan ka kom fon wona pompi da wo kwata this time pompi kwata me take up public places shall to do kwa number show take to dozo man
ti adehye ya won mo wo agrek eno bronu bi e wo tamale e wo northern region na ondo won samotu dwan ne e begina hono ma Iliasu Abdulrauf sad breyer say uni adehye won so ho so won kwan no enye kura ntino wo kofa so kura na yam ehhehye Rauf mientie uniform so won mo ehaw no akosi say
Rahosem they say no say car ebetimi akọ okra no ababaye ohago kwan no ankasa no aye atecha ankasa because car motor crowd nam hono mo a emu ensem den pa ba manfo no mo uni ho ne kire say simple no enka etesa mpo na nkomo wo ayasa bia omukro no mo a enka o mefa na saa omunia sa ayasa bia ho ntini na bewie say obi ehododo na wo se de ne twa kwan ekokumbumu na say mbiankaebontanga ne mpotemo say onkonkosa yare saa kwan ko yan so na omo befa so enti nka omo stress empenifo enhwe say ye ofroad iba ye ya na omo ke na omo fi so manya ba omo nsa enya ntimi enka omo de omo stress atechei de ye mfre no kwan enti nka empenifo mra na omo mra meboa na we nyina how we no eto enka aye so de ani bedi achofo pa o mafia ye bedi ache ba because e ko kro no so so hwe sade na kro no tie ya sabia ni ho omo kwan ni no a mafia de ani bedi ache pa ya he bedi be kwa kuye
Iliasu ya na se ne mfa unsi ya na se de waka no so de ajudi se obeye nyame so bebo ho ban de wakọ de wabasa ya da se Abdulrauf Iliasu Tamale and another regional day honkra no so ebre regional report ene de bro ye kwa santimantamu na Isaac no menyo a enne ne yire ene birthday nti wo man surprises no I say ono ene ye kɔ ne nkyɛn ɛwɔ amane ne arehosam a yɛte yɛsɛ owura bi awu ɛwɔ Twiapiase Senior High School na yɛnte ne wo na se ye dey Isaac no menyo ɛbɔ yɛ saa amane ye yɛntie die akwakopie ɛwɔ mu Isaac no menyo so te yɛnka yɛ mu akwaba
yɛn yɛfia
yɛda se papa pa ya ka kyerɛ Mrs Elizabeth Kwansa no menyo se yɛ wish a happy birthday Yami shira no nya ne kese papa nti dia ka ne ye wo wasade no so to na out my why ye dia wasa wo ye ese misuro ya ma me evidence why na ade hye nyina hu no yo
never too bad
wanyum nana Isaac no adwuma asa wo bra so wi outside there to so
we nyina so kan obi na so
mate Twiapiase arehosam esi na wo twi mo de bra ye no akwa akosi sei
afia se wo pie mu ewo Twiapiase Senior High School ewo Amansie Central Mensimu a eben eye Obuase ede a arem se wekesi a esi ewo ho ne se Twiapiase Senior High School eho na BC ya nkorei etwere eho baako eye centers ni edia na ka kwan ya free Obuase ede kodu kwa kwanchenfo no eho na efa na secondary school no fi Obuase kwa ewo nifa na school hostel no so ewo bonkum iti school junction na de ko bi omo hostel no wo no ho pepe na make I say omo ko hu say obeme dia ni fie brobe finsi abeye aduasa e de eko sabi na won hwehwe kodoto na woda ho a sabi wawu a wapra na ho nyina ebon kankankan na tia de tieni omo che say BC nkwada na wo etwam e wo ho no baako jinso kan no boye oba itowura nwuram ho sanka okwa kwagenso na ohun se abie no eda ho a obebo mpanifo amane omu di America ekokohwe ya omu bo police fo amane a omu befa na sadio a pro kangaka tiuchina ho a na abene nyina etu efa oso ana ho nyina ebon kankanka amane ankasa grafia nya befa mu hunu ne da de nya me free mu pia abonten na na bipe wo ho a kire se ehu abo wo mu ne mu wo mu susu se ebia na obi ene kokun nipa no na omuhu se bia bi betimi ato ntuma beto no kone ho a omo ehu ni ntema se America say apra na emo nyina ewom nti a police fo ewo Jakobu bai na omba be ene environmental fo bai omo che se day one no kro na ba ho ebe be hwe spray na o se oma doctor ebe hwe ansa na oma fa so mu no omo de komo kira enyeye nti yi so omo sie nti se doctor memo a ntimi nyeden enkosie eye ifunu no eno me adechi omo baya na ho nyina bo ganka parliamental for na police for mo Jakobu baya on be pay mu no e de ekwa se amego ka se de empanifo ahwe a omo atini akra no a ehu na abonipa omo sampate mo na assembly member what about one person ya no so eye owura Apia Kubi wono na ye nana Apia Kubi wono ya assembly member wo kire se abeme baya no krampo omo adwene ho a omo enti ase say nipa bitia be wu abema se bi won hwehwe na be nyina that the job what the apron omo dwene ho a omo enchase tiafia so bisa me dia rosem ketia esie e wo Twiapiase Senior High School e wo susenso e ne Twiapiase entem
yo me yankwati amanfo mu bi nsam no na masaba onchen
e wa ha ye ne sa atimemufo nso ni nkomo na ye mbisa sa atimemufo nso se si wa ha no ehu bi aba omo
nyasam ketua enura nkola ntima nkonsu mpo umatima ntima nkoto aduane ani akola ba ko ne yetwam ye cent no ye ba Sunday anwumre ti Monday anwumre ne ti cent de se abo bi na ewuda ha ti ye ani hu ade kro enti enura wia na akola ba ko so odwonso ma de so wurwem kakra so wurwem na okun sade nda awudi afra anwumre akola mpo ti se ye de kro hospital asam ko ntimi tro ehu abo no te ba hu be ma oda ho a won hwehwe ti akola no osuroi pa anyasem ketua ti ma da ya ba bi eda no eben enti ho ne twam ko ye bibi ho ne twam cross ko tre center enti ama ye bre nkwala nsuro ebon
kwa de ye mwa ebi kwa ebi ye ko ma kwa bi nsi dampo wase ye ko enim de ba ya abadesa
kisu se den na betimi
ohia obi na okwaku na fini ba bi no abato na kono ase omunya hint se bia bibi besi wokwa mu ntino mu huru no to wase no enti no ye ne problem bia wase ye ne sa basa ko bi nsi okromu ase da
dia sie ne de ye ne ahaya ne wo ye ahaya ne atena nyini saatu yenkem se kura bintu yeda nipa bɔne ni bi yɛhwɛ baabi ade no wɔ no a kɛfiri kurom ha koraa na anka yɛbɛhu ne ntam paa wohwɛ nipa bɔnfoɔ na aku na firi baabi na ɔma bɛyi no ato ya ne nipa no yɛhwɛ no koraa yɛntumi hu baabi a ofiri a ɔma bɛyi no ato ya
mba ɛwɔ me nkyɛn yɛne ne nkɔmmɔ na yɛmisa ne sɛ ɛkwan bɛn na ɔmofa so ɔmo hu sɛ obi awuda ɛyɛ nwura yi mu
ɛwɔ mu ne sɛ nwura bɛɛ no mmiɛnsa hɔ no ɛna menya akɔ mefa na yɛ twapiase SHS teachers ne mu baako ɛna wɔka kyɛm sɛ ɔnra wɔn hu body bi ɛda yɛn kwanta yi so ha ɛno nti medimnika ɛba bɛhwɛ ampa mebɛ na abrante kwa bi a ne mfie no bɛyɛ aduasa mmiɛnsa kɔ aduasa nsia 36 years ɛda hɔ kwati ahwɛ nhyɛ no na sɛ na body na yɛ na sɛ wahyia yɛ tumbi nti na yɛnim yɛhwɛ nso na ɔmfiri mpotam ha baabia yɛnim obia wɔ ha ɔte saa ɛno nti ɛma yɛ deda apolisifoɔ ɛnam sɛ ha ɛyɛ jurisdiction yɛ jacobu nti yɛfrɛ jacobu apolisifoɔ ɛna nyame anu ɔmo bae tɔ ɔmo bɛhwɛ sɛ dɛ na adeɛ ne teɛ no na wɔsɛ ɔmo kɔfrɛ environmentalfoɔ nti ɔmo kaa sɛ ɔmo kɔfrɛ environmental nti yɛtena ha ya ama ɔmo bae nyame ɔmo bɛ spray ha ɛyɛ sɛ dɛ na ha pampan no si tu nnura no na gye sɛ ade a ɛyɛ ahomete paa nti ɔmo de nnuro ebe spray ha kama bisɛ ha yɛ bia asukuufoɔ etwam paa sukuu nani ankola no so etwro BC ha yɛ center
enti Isaac no manyo ama ne bo a wode free hall bra ye eno no ma yento so na yenko nsamfoforo emu na Green Ghana projects ho dwumadie yɛde hyehyɛ so eduadua nuanom ne ade yɛbɛkɔ donyina nkyɛn ɛwɔ bono mantam ne mu ne yakɔ akɔhwɛ ne yakɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne nsam foforo bi a epiepie yɛ ɛwɔ hɔ donyina sa no pɛwote yɛnka yɛmɔkɔ abado Badwam TV so
Stefia Mjeso
meda se papa Green Ghana project no enua na nyini fine ana kwabrane atutu
yo sister Pia yɛbɛka ya bosmem ensia no mu ɛna Ghana ban ɛyɛ sɛ de ebiom sɛtrɛyɛ ɛkɔ no ɛho behia sɛ yɛnkwa yɛ ahodo a ɛsɛ nti yɛbɛdua ndua bebree asa na mu enti Ghana fa na nyinaa ebi kɔ so yɛ na brekum ɛka ho bi na wo ba brekum a baabi ɛkɔ so paa ɛyɛ brekum water works isan sɛ brekum patam nyinaa nsuo enya no ɛhɔ na ne tini firi na wo hwɛ kwaya na ɛwɔ ho kane no a ne nyinaa manfo atwa enti Green Ghana mpanimfoɔ ɛne water works mpanimfoɔ adua nnua bi ɛwɔ hɔ bɛyɛ sɛ mpem nsia ne akyire na no ne yɛbɔ anamɔ si yɛkɔ ne yɛkɔhwɛ sɛ nnua no bosome bɛyɛ sɛ ɛkɔ nsia ni no sɛ na ne tibia mu teɛ ifa de kɔdua bi wɔ hɔ no ma ayɛ kama paa na baabi wɔ hɔ a bɛyɛ sɛ ɛkɔbɛ eka baako yɛ a forest mpanimfoɔ hwɛ no wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ nnua baako bɛyɛ sɛ 500 ɛna dwumayini baako a ɔwɔ brekum water works yɛfrɛ ne Justice Bakumber wakɔbɔ duro wɔ hɔ ama sɛ nnua bɛyɛ sɛ 100 yi ne nyinaa awu wɔn aduro no kwa ɔbɔ hɔ de dua aburo yɛ na aburo na afei na ɛfa mma enti nnua a wɔafu no mu biara deɛ yɛne yɛagani nnua no nyinaa ahye ama mfaso ananka mpanimfoɔ pɛ sɛ onya no wɔ hɔ nom no ɛnya deɛ a obɛtumi anya na ɛno ɛna panimpa owura Francis Brobe ya wɔyɛ Sunyani district manager ɛde ma forest commission ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛyade a ha adwen paa san sɛ nsuo a manfo bɛnom ɛna wɔdua nnua de abɔ ho ban enti ankɔyɛ sɛbe obi a onnim de na mmom obi a ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ ya bɛboa wɔ mu nyinaa adwuma no ɛna abɔ spray wɔ hɔ no ma yade ha adwen paa ɛno nti anim anim yɛ yi wɔne wɔn mpanimfo akɔhyia ne wahu anamɔ wɔbɛtu ɛwɔ saa asɛm no ho na yɛabɛnya padeɛ Ghana nyina gya padeɛ kwa bɛfa so abɔ ho ban no watumi abɔ ho ban yɛne owura Justice Bakumber yɛ asabere wɔbɔ no kɔ bi sɛ wɔno na abɔ aduru wɔ hɔnom ama nnua no hye no nso ɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛna wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ebo bere a wɔbɛdua nnua no na ɔkɔ leave nti ɔkɔ leave bɛsɛ bosome mmienu ɛbere a wɔbɛduruyɛ no ɛna ɔbɔ obi paa sɛ asase no yɛ baabi a bra no wɔmu dɔ de yɛ mfuo bere a wɔmɛdua nnua no wɔ hɔ no wɔmu dɔ de yɛ mfuo nti ɔbɔ obi paa sɛ ɔnkɔdɔ hɔ na nipa no kɔ wɔni n'akyi ankɔhwɛ sɛ agyapadeɛ bi wɔ hɔ ana bi ɛte saa ɛna nipa no kɔdɔ yɛ na ɔkɔbɔ aduro ɛwɔ hɔ nti aduro n'akyi bom ɛna ohun sɛ saa na nnua ɛwɔ hɔ nti wɔn ahu sɛ wasa o manja pade no wantena ne soso wo hyasie epennua no bia wo duadua ya bra no wo sansuo edigu so enti nyene bo apaye se bia banja pade wo ho no mai bebo mu nyina ma no nyina nkanko na okose nambom obi na obo ne pa ma ne koye adwuma wo ho nipa no nso ameka nse ne se bia wo madi nka duanua wo ho enti bia na ni ba no nso no ankasa nante ko ho no ko huye no na ya de se enua no ebi ahye enti wa hyasie a wo duanua no bi ahye ntem se na ebetumi aye na no matumi akonkan na eno da nchen a wo call ba bi te se Brekum Senior High ho nso mpanifu ko
Donyina 200 ampa yada se papa na mi se Donyina nsam no edoso enti yemfa no ensi ya yada se papa ne de won so na wotwe mu oyeye e de bread ya mi straw papa Badwam TV efisem na oguso ehwado medi afia amankwa tamaklomu amo Facebook yame enhira mo bebre na Betway Irogo Rush promo no ekoso den de hia ne se iro akansie ya ekoso no so obebeti ebie obekire de obehye goal no o predictions so no ni ade tomma wo ye de woto match day lucky draw no enso emu competition a obewie obenya achade bebre na go rush leader board no so ekoso obewie na se waye nkonimdifo a 100,000 Ghana cedis kobnane age ya wode eko enti se sia make say ene Betway eni sawoso ana betway.com.gh national so say bet the responsible way terms and conditions edada ho Gaming Commission of Ghana ena wormo ensa ehye asie nti ya hya no so pafa emayen St Andrew Senior High School so ena free awofo abatan a wopese do ba ekọ Senior High School entwaso bia so no ena St Andrew Senior High School ena mekan for ede amawo eye boarding enti form 1 2 and 3 na chese do ba no akọ St Andrews eye school kese ba ko a Wamo campuses no bi wo asimfo su mankesim new adubia se dunkwa wono fensa wiasam so bonsun kwanta eho nyina wormo ewo ho frɛ 0244696911 0244696911 osmosis ofo no hwɛ ho adwuma yɛ maye na eyedede wo masumpa aha enti no na Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa efie no Black Friday so ashase nyame yaduma 22nd to 29th November Franco Trading Enterprise Black Friday no ebienti bibi eton wo Franco no say Franco air condition Franco television any types of phones any who accessories nyina nationwide Franco Trading Enterprise no na washa no say 22nd to 29th Black Friday no koso for 0246422338 0246422338 na when the Franco Trading Enterprise said the enkomo still phone papa efie na Continental Africa Limited for so ewa hanti no menkasa bebre abrantie papa bi edru hase ntimini no eni enkomo straight na afi wo momma efi se na no changes bi abamu kakra na ankesi ehihia ye corrections no nti owura Collins Boatin ewa hase ya ye no edi enkomo customer service manager and head of public and media relations and now owa hase Continental Link Africa Travel and Tour Limited beme na mwakwaba na bibi aboko de e de mo information ma wo se de bia wo kan trust no minu abema bi efre me ono afre me ko hu se de bia me no ne kasa obeso ye sure pa afia wa ya dini sika de
omachine disa
enti Continental for mbeboa to wie permission of our number
ye be kan
because ye wie pa ofre me kale so on Friday obeba ye di nkomo enti me ni nkomo Continental Link Africa Travel and Tour Limited mienti mu ho asema
edi kan mi chia o ne wahwefo mo hwe Adom TV anapay ne bebi obi a ehwe bia mi chiechi omo amafa Continental asem so mo chile so ye cheche omu nyina na omo a ye de omo be koso so me ma omo assurance so omo so enche omo so omo be ko edi kan no for the first time obi maybe own name Continental Link Africa Ocean for the first year travel and tour consultancy firm ye boa nkrofo mo kwama no ne ekoye adwuma owo kwan paso ye ho hehe nyame papa e kwan paso se upeso ye stowe dia ma ho na woni sika so a ensi ye ho because it is scanning ada offense emre na ye de ye new documents to travel entine mi chechu bia na saasusu neti efia
yo enti ene me nua be ma wo hwe me eno an wo kan yo ti afi ne ba be wura mu nti wo so a wo doubt sa no me so na Intercontinental Link Africa for wa ha nti ne tie ne ye pa na wa fa wo number no na de ono wa kokọ de bia ya wura boaten ka wo se bra nya fon so akwantu eni wo fon so yentie ne marketing bi be me na ha
nti edini Continental Link Africa ye trying short Continental Africa Continental but ope any information bia wo online and I say even Google obebo Continental Link Africa na nya wo hia bia na bed ebeba me good news for ma
okay
ye penkrofo 9 omo ko Spain Spain 9 women and American ladies
okay
be man ka ho the be man ma for only ladies either say oko for tourists and I say oko for work nti obi a ohwe maybe o Spain na maybe o person be fa na yere bi eko and as o person be fa na sister bi free her ordinary Spain no she get in touch your limited say na Israel dey na ye na etwemu am be yes a san kan kire me say
man kan so
bi wo ho between Ndra I go see next week Tuesday. Kata by Wednesday there. Because almost called this year. And so see just your cattle and starting process and anything above FNC chuma
your age limit na.
A
juma no etitu.
45 there kata.
Hey. Any entry in term ye number na screen as number no e wo ho. Enti na che say one Intercontinental Link Africa. Edi enko. Hey. Continental Link Africa. Kafra.
That is the good news for the man. And then let us with regards to Canada is still open. But no crowd woman say processing period no bosome and 9. And so first set in India they'll be going. And when we are done, the best start the next set of people. And if we are looking at starting in December, now they are next year. And to say, over December, you fall within that range and you join. Open last minute over, but join next Sunday year. So Canada, yes, you come and start the process and you join the next set. Hungary is still there. Italy. Spain, Malta, Ireland, Denmark, countries are maybe Schengen countries, Czech Republic, so be person any of these Schengen countries, either so call for work and also person or cost or phobia or any around that, honestly can come on board, but also process and start December. You best start it until Uber this month here. I know say so about me the mistake about 2-3 months ago to move. No, may come man who say what the bar you best start touch it at the no ejuma December.
Okay.
Na you the run next year now I send be I won't can say me ba last year that. No, let me let it be clear. Then I'll better one say because you say you should now we more a movie answer will attend to those ones and it's ana with regards to the Dubai Expo no so between October I go see next year March Expo no that's wo ho ebi ma akaba ebi mo so beko osuso betimi abejoin embuye ewo ho na Dubai work and kasasa so ewo ho security there wo ho and open job and no level of education and a better the kind of job offer will get for you and also so available into no need man say we are working and we've not stopped working. With regards to trust issues there, ababa de bia, and no, asofum sebekra aboniefo ewo. And dynamic can say out of, let's say, 1,000 crooks krano, there is one person or yenema right, and that's the right thing, and that is Continental Link Africa. Ye de ye tuyabo ne asese nyama ye mpre ho. Na ya de bia make asese wo ni adagere a emma ye ho because ye tuyabo ne yaye. And nobody controls the embassy. You play your part and you leave the rest to them. So when an na ye consular cry, you will say insist put your documents right, then the rest they take it from there. Yem prepare ye ho. Say yen gather documents na yen fa unko. Ba kokura fi mu a ni nyina say aha ti wuni adagere na wo pro ho de ya pebe fufuro na ko. Nti adagere ene den sika ana ye do to kwan.
Continental Link Africa. And I know doing common say ope visa to kwan tourist and I will see dear na waba na womo achechiru mu asama wakade bi eye medene se enye phone so na ye to kwan so ko office ho an ko hwe wavo ani hwe evidence wa mo bi mekancho nti wa ko ho na hu so ye settler na fe onu womo adi ensa wo so mpacho ne ntie ehi biom last no ye bubo DB ehi fantasy see
countries na ye close no Croatia ye close no
okay
nti mo fresh Croatia no is closed Romania ye close no Russia so currently is on hold aside some countries the rest are all moving so na me boy no Denmark, Italy, Canada, Spain, Portugal, Czech, Latvia, Hungary, Ireland, Slovakia, Slovenia, UK no, Pasha for nurses, and restaurant, Pizza Hut workers.
Okay.
Okay. And now we are nurse, unless we will be able to practice war license, and we practice for like 3 years. Now I try IELTS, International English Language Test System no. At our merit answer wako
okay nti yemfa number into your time
yes na
0201 055 027 0201 055 027 and 0240712951 0240712951 now on the Continental Link Africa Edi
Mami katia
na but still I was screen also
yes men kanitia say na wo kano ofra na yese bra officer bra no matter where you are according to your investment ti demre na the bra e be church room wakono we sigina na wa eden no we to na one ba na utina say would information and that isn't the best way to travel one of the naman kwofo it take advantage e didu prom kwofo oba officer so aba beto Collins or to ho Osha mikuku answer me name tag bomb koko baba na me obebe obia de Abigail ewo ho Listo wo ho Ivy wo ho Linda wo ho man obia de bo ho nti obehu obia
ti da se na mo wo
Sotuom Pentecost University kwan so pe wo free center kwan La Paz H1N1 kwan so udus Kwashiman traffic light center Sotuom road si Pentecost junction straight to Pentecost University. Ben say your glass and kwa.
Glass and kwa. Me ani Ora Collins Botten and fancy her Continental Africa, Link Africa, and you know din commonality. Said the kind of friend numbers no, and it was screen I said, we didn't fear among quarter maclume kwaba. Yeah, it was.
I must say, start trying common so I'm saying, I say, hi, Badwam On Adom TV, multi TV, so. A person mo brana so ye sha say another en come for budget no no agenko budget I'm sure say e guso aye to adwene all with one positive reason say o man Ghana betima kodum pempen so a e betimi edu so another you know safuma for the nchire mo de brain yes so and say be say be etimi beside sabre ka say the era to forcing oko emrashe Badwam ranking member the finance committee ono ana yene no ebetwetwe eye enkomo he needs no introduction. He's been in this business for quite some time until especially even under the NDC the previous administration or a deputy minister of finance ejiri so beboa ama enkomo reti medimu na ewie pede minu nyina epese esiwi you have to force akwaba thank you short notice thank you but wabeka yensa yɛbɛkɔ constituency tail end na mmom yɛbɛsɛ di Ghana nkɔmmɔ kakra.
Most important.
Well, yɛka sɛ 2022 agyenkwa aba. Agyenkwa ba ne wie na ɔhyɛ ase sɛ wɔkasa. Ɛfisɛ na wosusu sɛ bibia ni ma ɛbɛgye yɛn kwa. Nti anɔpɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ bɔmmɔden na kyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mu. Deɛ abɛtɔ hɔ no a wosusu sɛ ɛnyɛ agyenkwa ne mmom ɛyɛ di ewu.
Okay.
Na yɛnso yɛnsɛ busa bia yɛpɛsɛ yɛbusa no. Yɛtumi abusa.
Okay, thank you very much. Odikan mechia etefui na hona wase wana dagere wo hwe. Na 3 days ago, the finance minister of parliament. Ode omampanyin na Akufo-Addo ne budgeter. Economic management team waja atum wada to parliament. Na ansa na budget no ban. Na ye wonyi dadu bi. Obviously, ansa na obeye budget bia no. Ode omanen in some or kodu budget and seek to address them. Most important, because this is the economic policy here. Obe start from January to December.
Exactly.
Inti the or kodu manimu na no edo ban oshenoye. Abado no kodu manimu. Your manimu young public debt or kosor to the extent today. When na wobo hembusampu was start why concern the yuntumintua yembusa. Into the international market no crampono. Ghana's risk were cosol to about 9% at the time we Bible read the budget. So first of all, that may expect if you budget in the window about address that concern to give some hope to international investors and to ensure the market will close down on us and will be amahin. And most importantly, Obacheno Kwana Ghana a kawan busa yabono obutumida bafum. Ono danchen. Number 2, I want to krum. Edwuma ni krum. Nkrofo mbare bre. Intadza ye hia fi budget no ho the budget no butum a kire he no kwana obutum we deal with this concerns. Unfortunately, budget ne be no. Yes, what started to read the budget no ma me copy. Amede wanso menua. NDC minority members wanso yenua. NDC political party wanso yenua. Abedi ntra. Mama starting fi ahocher a owo omanimo. Answer about read the budget in petrol sura na oko. As a result of certain factors, ibinye taxes in the levies a ugu petrol do. Ibinye yensida no hoden osua a oma sidin petrol no okosol. Inta benkwana da banko. I was thinking then ka bano baka kire the petrol na no bokosol bebreben. E bia levies ni bi order do no obeyi bi efido. Another some of the taxes and obeyi bi efido. Because there was difference between the levy and the tax. Unfortunately, one can have some. But rather, aban obo impose taxes akesibia ibinsi o mani muda. Abenta makadam munia tax odi kan. O impose ya miye mi shem kese. Also bibi friend electronic transaction tax. E-transaction tax. Yaka electronic transaction, it is digitization. Oma hindo e mo wanyi de. Yen man penyin na bedechir. Vice President. Proud to the budget, okwekushia a Ghana for student e wa Shese University. No ose obe praise oye digitization agenda. I never knew the sana dori ye na no or the digital tax no the rubber. Tax no the bear no. Nana basa. One single tax has 3 legs. First leg, ose or the tax biya. Oye yenu ya numo wa kwentum baga fun wa send the sikaba remittances or the baga tax aba. Into remittance obi abe send abaga ne bia no. The bodu krom ha nyimpa na okwaji sikan obetua 1.75%. But o mama hin mo program with that tax. Me problem nye there. Speak to the central bank governor. Speak to the Bank of Ghana. Speak to the banks. The remittances the impact on Ghanaian economy or then remittances not sure yen currency. So oko through the banking system obwa ema currency no yedin. Remittances no contribution to yen foreign exchange or huge. Aban why na do be taxed pay. You go to all these remittances oko through the banking system no obako underground. Or the black marketing baba. Obiru to kwana no we ko jino bi ko jina airport. Uja for me amonade ekwa for koma mam koma me yere mam. No chedem zame no okọ banking system no mu no tumo bua no onko true banking system no bio obako underground. That is my major worry. Number 2, we know that I want you to work room Haninsi, when I work into me, and when we support households. What the chop money be fee, what is the cabin will be no hospital, what is the cabin will be no work to school, what's the Danaka see work room ha? What to move one man who some of them are working 3 times, different 3 jobs abroad. They are paying taxes on that money. Investment, I want to work as a better tax. That is not acceptable. We will not accept it. For the remittances and on the miss of bugger tax. I call for tax but the whole world will be any bidder. On any bank transfer tax. I mean, ask for that tax. If we dare approve it in this country, we will collapse the banking system. A tax on the transaction. Show me one country in this world. Bank transfer income is taxable. Being siho. What other countries do? You need the fees now. Banks in what tax, but not the transaction itself. So I've challenged the government that they should come and show me one country all over the world. Sami amjina Omahine Juma CCA, Juma multimedia. But someone santi with your FF bank and what your table da. Bank and so into the multimedia going forward will salary amawa. Salary now, what tax would no way to what transfer salary through the banker, they would deduct 1.75% of it. How come? Is this right? Into what you've done is increase multimedia no cost. Into multimedia as a company, what they would do in your day, going forward, no, more cash.
Okay,
because it is affecting them.
So, Yankono, just one after the other. This is a government desperately ohiesika.
Correct.
To ensure, say, yes. You are an expert in the field that you're talking about. When you say acquire timidity sika as Omai, ejina grant, ejina loans, ejina
taxes, yes.
Abai edi two na to nchen echira se we can them say okay, yenhwe taxes na within. Acquire hodua metimi afa so a metimi ama penye sika dodo na nam de aboa Ghana mpuntu. Abai device this means the aba as one of the safest means. Now you are raising very critical points. Dear who raising say these areas are areas you cannot avoid. In the issue of revenue receipts, there's nothing to talk about.
No, that's why I have a problem. You see, there's a limit to the level of Butuma tax. What tax? That is why we have conventions and we have countries where your best practices were. But man, there were low-hanging fruits. A banning approach in there is a lazy man's approach. A kwana abanbutum wafadu wenyiska. Mamin Chirobi, number 1. 2018-2019, what the bill be by Parliament, electronic point of sale device, EPOS. Bill nenye there, eba Africa it's only Ghana and some 2 other countries pay. And a VAT system no, you calculate your more VAT receipt or electronic, so that if Obabuama compliance itumaba, a VAT you collecting and then can be increased by 20 to 35%. 2018-2019, I think I remember first quarter 2019 you approve. As we speak, Aban on implementing for a reason better known to them. That alone can give them 6 to 7 billion Ghana cedis. So why don't you implement that? On Danchan, we sit in Parliament almost every week, every now and then. What the tax policy biba? What the biba they exempt taxes? In fact, I have spoken vehemently against that thing. The parliamentary records are there to support me. And I told them, look, multinational companies here on tax exemptions, they don't deserve it. And in fact, they don't need it.
That has been the policy. That has been the status quo.
It is wrong.
So
it is
as
wrong.
We speak now.
So what we are saying, the government 2019 again, we spoke and they brought what we call the exemption bill. Exemption bill, what they buy, we were supposed to offend and start the consideration. Abanabore drawing. This budget, man, work off exemption bill now. Exemption bill also, they are not in hurry to implement it. I can assure you that exemptions in the year 2021 will hit about 7 to 8 billion.
It is being abused by this administration, and I say you have a challenge.
It has gotten worse under this administration exemptions. So I'm telling them, the exemptions on Koteno, if they plug exemptions, when your savings in exemption is about 5 billion Ghana cedis, coupled with electronic point of sale device or yet implementation, they will make the money electronic and transaction tax now, whatever now, or say banking sector. Or don't hear now what cherubable money mono, but my bridge them garbage. So first of all, why do you tax the Momo user in the village or struggle and leave or friend then company now or your multinational company no and freebies no nyesikana on from Kodukrum? You think that is right? No. That is not taxation. That is not fairness. One of the key principles of taxation is fairness. I'm a big company, freebies. No ordinary person now. This is a regressive tax.
Yeah, but you're sure from this angle. When you come to these foreigners and the exemptions that they enjoy, it is not only under this administration.
But I've gotten worse.
That's what I want to.
Yes.
And the worst aspect is shameful. If that is the case, I'm not on top. But that means that as of mind, they can see empower equip foreigners to be stronger. We should be looked at. So on that score, I'll side with you. My challenge, they say, Osi Momo, Nipa, Sebi, Hieni or no tin a crasi, or Mema Hafo. Now, I didn't hear Beji at 2 but you agree, say, Tony the Ejuma. So the unfair tax now can was no. And nothing they say from 100 and above.
No, that's where I have a problem. I have a big problem. Them 100 and above, I have a problem there.
You still have a problem?
I have a problem.
It's not 20 cities. It's not 20 cities. It's not 40 cities.
My means can me pay them e-levies. Nena It has 3 levels.
The
first one is boga tax.
Yeah, boga tax.
Second one is or your bank transfer.
But boga tax is boga tax. The argument still holds that you cannot avoid it too. You definitely have to go through the banks.
No.
For safety.
No.
For reliability.
No, but let me tell you. Let me tell you. You see, there were elasticities in making decisions. So nyimpan so onya optional. If you do oye savings to him, he will be compelled to do it. So it's not about avoidance. Nyimpan no feel that me de boko me disika kesi da me droko. Me droko akoye investment. No so me do kono so bi be nyimpan wa bre ansan.
The risk involved.
Look,
the risk
how many
involved.
people will consider that risk? How many people obi wo wa ayun wa kwa bre no we nya dem sika bi £1,000 no dereba British burger. You're sure there or the banking system. Nessa ba umiara ba betel, ada de kufu adro ba betel, or beje no 1.7 nyimpa na dwemba kan riska or the bossuma. There are people so woboko underground. Obi home there's a way. It will go underground.
There's always been a way, but I think that humbly, as a son come so more encourage na Ghana for do na wa manonino. This mentality of yakofa backdoor as a result of a certain tax be because the tax is for the development of the country.
So what I suggest you do, income na charges na transfer companies in Warrior tax those offending those income.
Okay, so that's an option.
That is the best way. That's what countries do. That is what countries do.
Not the direct recipient or
not the direct, not the quantum of the amount now what transfer, no, but the income now. I mean, the express fund first in the office which express fund income no tax a percentage because they are benefiting from the remittance or Oraba not the quantum of the money in Yimpanos and Abad. Look, companies they are charging like 1%. Companies now what transfer in one process they are charging like 1%. You as a government you are taking 1.75% for doing nothing. Companies now will take a risk where you do now charge 1%. You been able to your one workers, you been able your one profit, will be declared dividend, what I run the company. And you are telling me that I will, as a government, now you are not part of the process.
I have created an enabling environment. But for no, that is there. But I'm saying, but for the enabling environment, the company now can also do fast.
Most of the companies are there. They just have a recipient office. No drama. So you've taken 1%. They have done all the heavy liftings. Why you do money casino now? Our it's who baby. It's in the EBGB they develop. EBGB cry. You are taking 1.75% of the.
It's on the high.
It's too high.
Okay, you got it.
So the second one, a banks here, or you're terrible because in your now continue. Since I'm not here, semi Juma. Next semester, okay, Moka Koto, your friend, Mukutia Mabani school fees. As in there, my young Kodo, young the cash. So I'm going to do school fees. I want to do online transfer to the school. You are going to tax me. I'll go to the bank. Let me pay you cash. digitization now on also pedo kosoro no olugun this policy is against digitization obo collapse obama cash society that yepede yet so don ye cash lighting what Aban seeks to do now is obogu cash obogun sisia take Ghana back to the 1990s cash na yedi yedwuma de bia no mo wonda nkrofo wode skegu an car boot munu sisia meka se yemfa na wokumase amso mo wankran ha menu why a business or they transfer 1 million Ghana cedis to me. Businessmen between Kumasi and Accra, there are many. Oko bank also acquire bank transfer. About 17,500 Ghana cedis on 1 million. 17,500. Impan offer car. Double kind of bank mum 1 million. Or bugu car boot.
Risk.
There's risk involved. He doesn't care. At that point, already in profitability. Already in profitability and how he can save his company. So 17,500. Ebi odu tuma. Ebi crop. Because of also manfan plane. I know budget. 1,000 Ghana cedis. No this Canaba, Masa Juska. 1,000 Ghana cedis, 17,500. We make a profit of 16,500. Me panoso the cash no so that to bank. Do you think the banking sector will not survive? Okay, you have third leg. And then the third leg is the Momo.
The 100 cedis threshold.
Momo no. Let's say the Minister of Communication or your Honorable Esla or can't be there. Say to me send 100 Ghana cedis, sir. But you are not poor a day. Threshold, 100 Ghana cedis a day. Okay? And then continuously for 30 days, making 3,000. So for me a poor person. Ebia me school nya madu mama kotana azaka kremenya 200 Ghana cedis. Me to university form, me wo edwuma akọ, me to university form e wo sunyane. Inti form ni mintum nko esi dem me transfer momom da mo 200 Ghana cedis. 100 and I remember exemption. 200 am I a poor? Am I a rich person? Am I a rich person?
Remember back for this conversation, honestly. You're at your force and then the chicken come on. We need to back that third bit or the other in terms of the more questions or answer and then about could be so back. If I was starting fighting all what government is putting on table for us, it will both say train or children maybe be announced now we know who yet and sign what both say every year. Yakwaba better was uncommon. Yekoso Eda was a Guso Algebra Badwam On Adom TV multi-TV era to force a ranking member finance committee parliament and then komo ajenkwa budget Yeguso ya church remo say back to your conversation you raise 3 leg now say all of them they are quite disappointed and worried.
Momo.
Yeah, the Momo the boga tax
and
the banking sector and so a challenge about. So now we have to prescribe, but before the prescription, what else and a challenge apart from e-leave about budget?
Another major one on the introduction of the benchmark values. Or a major benchmark values now Aban we decided that Obama work immediately, so we'll start implementation now. From day one, then we'll start implementation now. Prices of goods and services will soar by 30%.
But actually, it's important here. It's important, simple. You know, the senior minister was here.
Oh, Abent.
Yeah, per se. Yeah, Magana, Fuan Crow, Moyo, Mojumano, or Mutimijino, Monasu. They toss to be they be at the intimate crab, the inframan on this, as I see, Casama Hodeno, not a bathroom. We need to equip and empower our own.
Okay.
Finito.
So let me tell you something. Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, 2 years ago, Okojina College of Surgeon. I don't know some of video, much more abo. As some of catch in there, port volumes, port revenue depends on volume. I say, as a result, now Ghana yen benchmark values no high. Oma smuggler no kodum for the Zama Kotogo, or the Zama ko friend then Ivory Coast and ends up here into Ghana in Yesikan. And so on the feel there, the margin one sodo. What has changed? Time and now what is your policy now? What are the margin? No, why do you know Kodo? The Sebe AGI and other Ghanaian companies will so far now. No, why do you know cost? That is the problem I have with this government. So if they are taking tax policy, I don't know but one 3 months and start to implement. That is ad hoc. When your tax policy them, tax policy, you have to have a group of people sitting in the room thinking for you every day. As I in the word amount. And then that way in the what the policy about what will be the trade-offs. Abadin obeye fallout. Na bombarding it tidying up in kakra. Ibinye to levy. You are making no fallout aba. They don't think like that into what the tax and what one thing where your budget and with his car. No what ashim. Be brave parliament on chel. You criticize what implement and some of what sans was an it. Ibinye luxury tax. Will be a sandwich. You criticize catch on it won't work. Also, near his car that question on no what question. And they tell us they have the men. Number 2. If you say your friend and tax crew or friend and what's in there will be earn more than 30,000, be on 50% tax. Oh, yeah, come on, some man. No, so good. Budget what the crew is flat rate in what the bay 3%. And you criticize it. Also, they are now going to reverse it. In such a day, they don't think about it well before they take the decision. What is going to happen in your day? At the time now, when you impose the margin, prices reduce it, but we reduce it to the level now. Volumes now, Vice President catching that one back. So what doing who be another one doing who be. Local industries, what has happened to it? Now, it could reimpose the tax. What start to implement kwabuso kind. All your duties now, or the spare parts number by 30%. Spare parts number bokosor. Cars number bokosor. Apart from them, things like rice, sugar, oil. Pharmaceutical product biara wuti o ya ompono kotedura obokoso 30%. That means we import body na obokoso already ahokyere wo krom ha. The man ahokyere no wo di bia beka ho. Yam one pie the policy we implementing before Christmas. We implementing by Christmas bronya bre yenzi bronya wo krom ha. But
eno no maka no your customer excuses us how do we get to that point?
But you see Elia policy, I don't think the policy shouldn't be ad hoc. Or there tenase nehu the mood of the country at the time. The mood of the country at the time. It had at the time. Look, between 2019, 2020, in this year 2021, a lot more Ghanaians have fallen below the poverty line. Because they do many and then it's your tax to do one corn bill. Already in Crofun to mean trades baninzi. Nadaya in there. It's banner and I want to monton. I'm an obakosor. Do you care about the people? No. There's a way to do it. You see a kadi hinska. What about Sikanu so yin yanson saying? Why are we not talking about those ones too?
Hinska.
Hinska the bibia, Nesikania Abazin Yadia.
But we are protecting the pest.
Okay, so let me give you an example of Sikaya Sen Wukruma. Budget or your revenue and expenditure. See any sikana or they spend in Fanoroko. Then discuss on so. Ibini de abanan kasa not na hono. Se look ekobui school ana na for cars Land Cruisers by 100 no with which ibiala banza or say ya wo be servicing what to petrol will do gum. Is it no wastage of public money? It is no wastage of public money then what it is. Abedin say yan cut her expenses. Nancy what's in there? Or friend the work climate change program over Glasgow. Yimpa hen walkway 334. It could be also a government today or sponsor Yimpa 24. But let me tell you, the other ones now with EP, Environmental Protection Agency, National Petroleum Authority, ni na government agencies, one sika or ya ban sika. So it's government money, no what is sponsor.
So directly and indirectly.
Indirectly and indirectly, it's part of the budget. It's part of the budget. Incident benchmark values or the what can say the Brehen. Good tafu wa kamhasem. Let us give them some listening ear. Yin say asemo wa kan ye senyansa woman yemfenye dwuma. They may be right, they may be wrong. But I can assure you that they cannot be 100% wrong.
But for how long are we going to always rely on importation?
But you see, some of the things an item need be crano yem produce bi okrom ha. First of all, woman yentase. Cement, klanka yai, we can once what the tax is cement bokosor.
Yeah.
Iron sheet bokosor. Yeah. And you never vacuum to produce iron sheet. When your power what do produce. So in the first place, yeah, then your friend iron rods. And see then we import biaba. So what are we talking about? Atala, a K4, them we import what the wamba. So iron sheet na your friend iron rods na the tax had to be no obokosor by 30%. E dana pedesi obokosor. Ahochere baba. A pedeboa housing, you cannot do that. roofing sheet that to do you produce be wa ha na you produce for you enough another onye enough certain will need some cement or ba bokosoro nzama bebre bi wo you produce be wa krenga yes you produce kakra but onye enough to take care of the cement needs of the country say na bi baba so that argument I will shoot it down any minute. Yes, some of the items we need to encourage Ghanaian businesses to do it. So yen select those items and circle them. But the yen bino yema prices number from not only affordable.
But that's why the youth support is coming. Indeed, whilst we empower our own, we also give support.
I've been a supporter.
But the youth support is coming.
You support what they see or yes cement factory. Aben them sika what by my youth nyimpa kru be 5,000 Ghana cedis na 10,000 Ghana cedis. Ehu video no show parliament now or yes snail or obenya no waba na them zaman keten. They are not even medium companies so they are micro companies. I won't call it company, business, self-employment.
The youth support.
Yes, that's what they are going to use it for. Startups will be started the BB kakra or yeah cottage industry be kakra, that is where it's going. Let nobody lie to you. They use support in Azor Baba be create multinational businesses or big companies. No. In fact, or for micro, medium, and small companies. So, in medium,
so in effect, Ajinkwa budget.
Onya Ajinkwa. Wobedi henewu. Or your Kofi budget. Or your budget or the anhochirsun kon wade brahin. Yeah. Will be praying and when they cover the cry red us in the use through as some what about to yandon budgety I mean look me who ended that then over budget over parliamented a shaman namiraho I felt that these people understand the mood of the country at all another when who gun and the mood makes not time.
What's the mood of the country? Because you are scaring me with
the mood of the country isn't good
as a result of
I'm a member of parliament. I engage my constituents. I'm used to the system. At least this is my 4th term in parliament. My constituency of from but in the last year, the way we increase the demands of Bayandon, we increase and maybe some would why? They all of a sudden demands now so something is wrong. And what should be about Sabe all expect to be BB for one chancrado. Another all his life on BB for one chancrado. I feel would be BB for one chan. Something is going wrong. And what shall we call you? Me sure they be on the into handsome. And you know what the BBC about fees and charges a year to announce or about 15%. Yeah. Them fees and charges items woman. Fees and charges and say you're crack hospital. OPD card and agent also about by 15%.
Is that inclusive?
Oh yes, it's in the budget. Fees and charges is going up by 15%. School fees BBR by 15%. That is what it means.
But be mindful, I'm not sure it's part of it.
Oh, the made me my and I mean,
are you sure about that?
It's not catch the fees and charges.
Exactly.
What is fees and charges? Fees and charges in a government agency, their fees are waje. You have a friend and your phone before you. Google the fees and charges amendment instrument 2014. It will give you the list of fees and charges. It is like this booklet today. Fees in our woman. A ban agency be want to charge fees keke. Although work offer, because a charger or ya not so broader or ya.
So to the extent that the hospital card now make
hospital card. In fact, there's a fees a ban prescribed is going up by 15%. 15%. Sebe. Equal hospital, buy no hospital. Let's be crampo. Ya may a Bama Cadam Day, be an impano wumpa, or local to mortuary. There's a fees or approved by parliament, mortuary fee, or cost by 15%. That's what it is. That is what it is. That is what it is. School fees, Nina, no. Instead of the university, as another work prescribed one fees, Nina, by because or a government agency, polytechnic, all of them. When now was school fees in Abanotia, Abina or prescribed fees. A lot more. So please, I want you now abaning other backroom hano. Or you're just too much. Or you're just too much. This is a government between 2017 we take office to September 2021. revenue away nyan continue 223 billion Ghana cedis total revenue it come from revenue away. Yet they took the public debt from 120 billion. Budget you already also public debt was 341.7 billion. If you ma public debt what that can 221 billion. Faka 223 billion no. What sika wenya nkotia ban resources total resource envelope abani wenya was spent 450 billion Ghana cedis.
Are you seeing it? Are you feeling it?
Where's the money? Let them show us what they've used the money for. Resource envelope 450 billion Ghana cedis. You are not seeing
it. You are not feeling it.
Well, you have to tell
Probably
me.
The interchanges and then
how many interchanges? Which ones? What
the
are you
free
talking
SHS and then this NAPCO policy.
Ojafo, NAPCO, obe take 450 billion Ghana cedis. NAPCO, free SHS. All this time, if free SHS won't spend the 5 billion Ghana cedis for granted that's 5 billion Ghana cedis.
Completion of the hospitals that
Abba Hospital were complete. Abba Hospital.
If you go to a ferry, it's almost done. So we are
I'm happy you are saying almost done. 5 years after we left office. Almost. So it means that debt no crana will almost done. It's not part of what we are talking about. It's almost nothing is going on. You see, that is why oftentimes me raise alarm what parliament may catch around one day. So I tell you politics, it's not politics. Ghana is my world. We have to do whatever it takes to help this country. So you're patriotic Ghanaian. What you do in the Ihun Bibino or Koronga, you say it. You don't keep quiet. You say it, regardless of what will happen to you. That is patriotism. And that is what the NDC minority is exhibiting. We will point out what is wrong. Yes, e-levy, obugu banks. Yes, and there, oye remittance, boga tax, wadabano, obama sikano wako underground. Yes, and the mumu na wadreban, or da hocheros from Kobaba, you go one crofukra when your mumun. There are some. The fees and charges you, or da hocheros from Kobaba.
Yeah, but I'll check on the fees and charges because it's now news to me. Okay. It's all the fees and charges. Yeah, I'll check. My producer is working on that. So
yes, one check.
Yeah, he's working on. But check the point is, abandon your pluses, kakra, in terms of road to order, basization of it. Maybe have a February, there's no road to business going on. Any a plus for the government?
Let me say that the policy now will be you told if you want or a good policy. In the sense that traffic no creating or your cost to the nation. Trafficking. And I tell you how it's cost. I'm a very fair person. Cost any day. So cars in Wujina or ye were friend what do you traffic number or banner or banning sikan petrol ya credit deba into your foreign exchange you're banning as. But there's a big but. But in any day, selling the tax policy or the Adrian environment, what will be the trade-offs about some obesity? Now, me pedama catcher on my hand. The other yet asking there. Again, MPP about why your policy I want to quite chill. Another what will be the impact? So we're doing who ye and Kobu there. Them told baby a told will be the local economy will rely on that toll. Kobe Poso. Just before that was Sana ko second takra. Ejadifo. Kwa kaswa a friend and enyim ho kakra weja won ejadifo. Kwa sante mampon ejadifo. Ko akosombo ehu atimpoku eho kakra no. Abazo no ejadifo. That is the local economy. Into the moment I be ye fi ho no, even one livelihood will depend on that thing. What is the alternative? Adina water on be cry perishable to the extent there within 24 hours one ton of say. He announced the policy among moratorium be able to prepare. You don't care about the people.
No, but this.
But the American control. No,
this one is not about caring about the people.
You have to. You have to.
This one is not about caring about the people.
Make us a control. Yeah. Say it is not for nothing. Internet say ilutra kwanumpa environmental impact assessment. Be unsubi or they divert soon. Because and divert soon will create a problem eventually. Be no maybe wo and the man also they have the right to leave or they relocate and the man walk baby. You look at the environmental impact assessment. So if you are doing a tax policy or offer you have to think about the trade-offs and what will be the fallout. Now find a strategy. Senkazumi that's what microphone even 24 hours in poor.
Confirm.
It's at the time when the policy ban, somebody was cooking and a part or a button.
Mama
was because I'm on a kwande after next week number. Into Senka 1 week in poor.
Notice in
poor. Can you put up a dan hodzo? nyama okofa boton npo on ton na abano so engage one and yenye den ma hon because it is your responsibility as a government agije one to.
But that's not a place to trade.
I know it is not a place to trade, but you see, it's like we are living away outside the reality.
Okay.
The reality in there are issues or they yet us.
My try umbra yakwaba sisi eba ebe try common so anam say yakwaba. Well, because Swanda must say a rapport up in the next 7 minutes. My main cause Nimyan for Ato Forcing ranking member finance committee. Ejumako Enyan. Esiam.
Yes.
Mashibe Jenny and on the ticket of the NDC and former deputy minister under John Mahama's administration finance. City Osawa finance committee so a parliament ranking member. So a member of parliament. It is Owadajima and Yomefa and Kuntabu Nisika Samuntu to you. Rapport and just show some about community on this budget. So if you am to ask you fairly, then about the about we might say it's okay for us.
First, I think that a ban or tried or how I will or come in a here in the budget you're the bay.
That Jinko budget woman.
No. Intermission on Yadon or your Kofiuku budget. Kofiuku. Because I'm the major concerns are our man on dressing. Employment concerns. Ahwechel concerns. Yen debt all concerns. These are the 3 critical issues all face on money. Petro your kosor. Ghana for what complain there ahwecheleba. Mbesi afuya wa pamohoni yewa a what on adi away. Me pedam don wie. Da me pedam ma banet asing there. Once what Ghana for. They deserve to live. We were right, like they here now were right to live. For so many years, decades, years, in fact, 20, 40 years, that business has been there for about 50 years. And then maybe 20 years, 30 years. I mean, you do to me, anytime I fall, who can be a quarter one. Remember that Obi, the major man, why you're that number, Wako University. Hand over business now, number on sorry triado. You cannot collapse it overnight without giving them notice. Remember there, them across the country, Nakani na Buma, you were talking of about maybe 300,000 people.
The toll-boot business.
Toll-boot businesses across the country, market business, because most of them are women. What you do, what do you survive, what do you feel, what do you feel, households, what one banner do households they deprive one from single government policy or a big. I am not saying the tone remember them that I supported but abandon your policy one drenam.
So in this case options being quickly in
so option being there. And these places are known marketplaces. Some of them car no do to you original. Ebi opede or easy no home. Ebi opedo didi. So you could have created some mini markets around the area for them. You see, poor thinking in tax policy formulation. Poor thinking in tax policy for formulation. You don't just formulate tax policy in an ad hoc manner. No. Sometimes it takes 6 months, 8 months to come out with a proper tax policy. Or they trade-offs analyze the policy and sign and implement it. I must walk backlash be in 2 minutes. But abani be me one of them. Me, that's what I do for a living. These things I don't see. I mean, who want kwana wafado? Sanka watina si jeno hwa kubuhu de mazi na. Yes, it is good policy, but in the end, what is happening? The reason why your good policy be on there, 72 million you collect from the toll. 72 million only that big. Government is giving the 72 million as relief, but in the end, only take is a kefi and 25 billion Ghana cedis. Taxes now what about budget in Munkoteno. Additional yield or 25 billion Ghana cedis. Abane Jefi and Chen. On the mepad catch up on a day. In your corner, what is them? I mean, who budget be since I mean, you to me. I've been involved in budget statement for a long time. Me who budget statement are 1 single year, it increase revenue by 45%. 1 single year, it will move from 55 billion to 80 billion, or the addition of 25 billion Ghana cedis.
And you're feasible.
Or on into the market will start to react because they know it is not feasible. they know the policies will get a backlash and it's not properly done. I'm sorry to say that my heart is not at peace. I am worried as a Ghanaian because this is my world. We'll do whatever it takes as a minority. We have said that we'll speak against this, we will oppose it, we will tell them that this is wrong. There are other low-hanging fruits and we'll help them to take those money instead of this one.
Okay, so you're out to force and so grateful. Thank you so much. But Louise Amaboatma Samoa, happy birthday. If your lovely husband and son, Giovanni, thanks for being a mother and a wife to us. We love you. Solomon Sasu Mensanso, quickly, a long one here, says, happy 60th birthday to you, Chief Kofi Ohene, Managing Director of Cadillac Company Limited. You are such an amazing character. Your love for humanity is immeasurable and your kindness knows no bounds. On this occasion, that's your 60th birthday. It's a happy birthday. On behalf of the entire Oman FM team, both on air and off crew, I wish a blessed 60th birthday, Solomon Sasumensa and Edema, Chief Kofi Ohene, Managing Director of Cadillac. Yeah, you see how I'm saying, Yadaira to force as a ranking member, Finance Committee, Parliament, former Deputy Minister of Finance under the NDC regime, Member of Parliament, Jumako Enyan ACM constituency.
Thank you.
Sabata, you make us about the constituency. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
you. So, enjoy your weekend and take care.